buying a new amplifier in 2026 is impossible. So we spent months testing every single one to find the absolute best. This is the only list of the 10 best amps you will ever need. Do not buy an amplifier until you have seen our number 1 pick. So strap in and get your notepad ready, because this is the definitive guide. You're not going to want to miss a single second. Number 10. Onkyo A-9110. Kicking off our list is the amplifier that has absolutely no business being this good for this cheap. The Onkyo A-9110. In a world where prices just keep going up, the A-9110 is a legend that punches so far above its weight, it's not even in the same sport. This isn't about fancy features, it's about one thing: pure, awesome sound on a budget. Onkyo went all in on the fundamentals. Inside, you get a high current power supply and big custom capacitors that you'd usually find in way more expensive gear. This thing is built to deliver a dynamic, energetic performance that just brings music to life. It has Onkyo's phase-matching bass boost, which isn't some muddy bass button. It actually aligns low and mid-range frequencies to make vocals clearer and the bass surprisingly deep and tight. But the sound is what makes the A-9110 a legend. It's lively and has a richness that's unheard of at this price. It avoids that thin, boring sound you get with a lot of cheap amps. Instead, it's warm and full-bodied, which is perfect for budget speakers. If you're a vinyl lover, the built-in phono stage is amazing for the price, and direct mode bypasses all the extra circuits for the purest possible sound. So who is the Onkyo A-9110 for? It's for the person building their first real hi-fi system on a tight budget. It's for anyone who cares more about sound than a million features. It proves that for a shockingly small amount of money, you can get a sound that is genuinely exciting. It's the undisputed king of entry-level, and that's why it's our number 10. But what if you could spend a little more for modern features? That brings us to number 9. Number 9, Denon PMA-600NE. And number 9 is a true workhorse, built to deliver clear, powerful sound at a price that's just crazy accessible. This is the Denon PMA-600NE. If the Onkyo is the scrappy underdog, the Denon is the seasoned pro that just gets it done day in and day out. Denon is using its 100+ years of audio experience here. At its heart is their advanced high current circuit, which delivers 45 watts per channel into 8 ohms and a beefy 70 watts into 4 ohms. It can drive a huge range of speakers with total control. The sound is classic Denon, warm, smooth, and detailed, perfect for listening for hours without getting tired. Where the PMA-600NE pulls ahead is its flexibility. You get a ton of analog inputs, a solid phono input, and for your digital stuff, 2 optical inputs and a coaxial input. They feed a built-in 24-bit/192 kHz DAC, so you can hook up your TV or a streamer for high-res audio. It even has Bluetooth for casual streaming. For the purists, analog mode shuts down all the digital circuits to keep your analog sources sounding super clean. The Denon PMA-600NE is the perfect amp for someone taking a serious step into hi-fi. It's an awesome platform to build a system on. It's easy to live with, super flexible, and totally reliable, earning its spot as a legendary workhorse. But what if you want something with built-in streaming and that classic retro look? Then you need to see our number 8. Number 8, Yamaha R-N800A. Coming in at number 8, we have a modern streaming machine with an old-school soul. The Yamaha R-N800A. In a world of boring black boxes, Yamaha gives us retro knobs and a design that just looks incredible. But this isn't just about looks, it's a 100-watt per channel beast. The R-N800A is built around Yamaha's philosophy of sonic purity, aiming to deliver music exactly as it was recorded. The sound is celebrated for being natural and balanced, with a slightly rich bass that just makes it easy and fun to listen to. But the secret weapon here is YPAO, Yamaha's own room correction technology. It measures your room and dials in the sound perfectly, which is a game changer for getting clear audio in a normal living room. This amp is also a complete streaming powerhouse. With Wi-Fi, AirPlay 2, and Yamaha's own MusicCast app, you can stream from Spotify, Tidal, and more without any extra boxes. It has a high-performance ESS DAC, a USB input for your computer, and a phono input for your turntable. It even has two-way Bluetooth, so you can stream to the amp or stream from the amp to your headphones. The Yamaha R-N800A is for the person who loves the convenience of streaming but wants the power and quality of a real hi-fi component. It's got the power to drive big speakers, the tech to make them sound great in any room, and the looks to be the centerpiece of your setup. It's a fantastic all-in-one package. The Yamaha brings brains and beauty, but what if you want that iconic Marantz warmth with a modern twist? That's number 7. Number 7. Marantz Model 60. Our number 7 pick is for the person who wants that legendary, soulful Marantz sound blended with a state-of-the-art streaming platform. This is the Marantz Model 60, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Marantz is known for its musical and warm sound, and the Model 60 delivers exactly that. It uses Marantz's famous HDM, hyperdynamic amplifier module, circuits, which will create a sound that is immersive and rich, with creamy mids and detailed highs that never sound harsh. It's powered by a 60-watt per channel Class A AB amplifier that gives you that perfect balance of warmth and efficiency. But the magic of the Model 60 is how it combines this classic sound with modern tech. It has the HEOS multi-room streaming system built right in, giving you instant access to Spotify, Tidal, and Amazon Music. You can stream over Wi-Fi, Ethernet, or AirPlay 2. It even has an HDMI ARC input, so you can hook up your TV with a single cable for incredible sound. The Marantz Model 60 is the perfect solution for the modern music lover who wants fewer boxes but refuses to sacrifice quality. It's for the vinyl fan who also wants to explore high-res streaming. With its killer build quality, amazing connectivity, and that iconic Marantz porthole display, it feels like a truly premium piece of gear. The Marantz is a streaming dream, but our next amp is a straight-up powerhouse built for pure performance. Let's talk about Rotel. Number 6, Rotel A12 MKII. And number 6, we have an amplifier that is all about clean, dynamic power from a brand that's famous for no-nonsense engineering. This is the Rotel A12 MKII. The A12 MKII is a slim, sleek machine, but don't let that fool you. Inside, it's powered by Rotel's own oversized toroidal transformer, delivering 60 watts of super clean Class AB power. In plain English, that means it's built to be dynamic and musical, with the power to make your speakers come alive. The sound is classic Rotel, detailed, rhythmic, and incredibly engaging. This amp is loaded with connectivity. You get a premium 32-bit/384 kHz DAC from Texas Instruments, a ton of digital inputs, a great-sounding moving magnet phono stage for your turntable, and aptX Bluetooth for high-quality wireless streaming. It even has A/B speaker outputs, so you can run 2 pairs of speakers. It's designed to be the ultra-flexible heart of a serious music system. The Rotel A12 MKII is for the music lover who wants a slim, powerful, and versatile amplifier that just works. It's not about flashy features you'll never use. It's about investing in the core performance that makes music sound incredible. It delivers on Rotel's legendary heritage and is a true powerhouse for the price. The Rotel is a master of control. But now we're in the top 5, and we're kicking it off with an amplifier that has completely redefined what's possible for the money. Number 5, Arcam A15. Here we go, the top 5. And taking the number 5 spot is the amplifier that many critics are calling the new king of its class. This is the Arcam A15. For years, Arcam amps were seen as a little too safe. But with the new Radius series, they came out swinging. The A15 is a beast, delivering a punchy, powerful, and incredibly detailed sound. It's a Class AB amp that puts out 80 watts per channel with an authority and dynamic expression that is just awesome to listen to. The sound is clear, precise, and just plain musical. One of the best things about the A15 is its feature set. It's packed with useful inputs, including a fantastic moving magnet phono stage, multiple digital inputs feeding a quality ESS Saber DAC, and even an HDMI eARC input, which makes connecting it to your TV super easy. It also has the latest Bluetooth tech, with aptX lossless and Auracast for uncompressed wireless audio. The Arcam A15 is for the listener who wants it all. Amazing sound, great build quality, and a feature set that's actually useful. We haven't heard a better sounding, more complete amplifier for the money. It's a true class leader and has absolutely earned its spot in the top 5. We are halfway through the countdown, and if you are getting any value out of this, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. We have so much more insane audio content coming, and we want you to be here for it. Now, let's get back to the list. Number 4, Cambridge Audio CX-A-9110 MKII. At number 4, we have an absolute critical darling and a fan favorite that many believe is the benchmark for performance and value. This is the Cambridge Audio CX-A-81 MKII. The CX-A-81 MKII is a Class A B monster, pumping out 80 watts per channel with a sense of control that is just wild. For the MKII version, Cambridge went crazy with the upgrades, putting in 10 new op amps and a killer ESS ES9018K 2M Sabre 32 DAC. What does that mean? It means the sound is huge, clear, and incredibly detailed. The soundstage is massive, letting you hear every single instrument, even the most chaotic songs. The sound is all about honesty and clarity. Unlike some amps that color the sound, the CX-A-81 MKII gives it to you straight, letting your music and your speakers do the talking. It has a clean, open, and super resolved sound that's backed by insane connectivity, including balanced XLR inputs, a feature you almost never see at this price. The Cambridge Audio CX-A-81 MKII is for the music lover who craves detail, clarity, and power. It's an amp you can build a legit high-performance system around without breaking the bank. For its incredible mix of features, raw power, and audiophile-grade clarity, the CX-A-81 MKII is our best overall value pick of 2026. The CX-A-81 is pure precision, but what if you want that precision with a dose of high-end Scandinavian magic? That brings us to our top 3. Number 3, Hegel H190v. Cracking our top 3 is an amplifier from a brand that has become a modern legend for its purity, grip, and insane control over speakers. This is the Hegel H190v. The H190v is a 150-watt per channel solid-state powerhouse, but the magic is in how it uses that power. Hegel is famous for its sound engine, 2 error-canceling technology, and a ridiculously high damping factor, which means it has an iron grip on your speakers. The bass it produces is deep, textured, and unbelievably tight. It never sounds bloated. It just hits with insane speed and control. The sound signature is all about confidence and clarity. It throws a massive soundstage that puts instruments exactly where they should be, and vocals sound natural and real. But the big upgrade for the V model is a brand new, high-quality phono stage, making it Hegel's first all-in-one integrated for vinyl lovers. It's also a fantastic streamer, with Roon-ready certification, AirPlay, and Spotify Connect. The Hegel H190v is for the audiophile who wants an amp that can drive any speaker with absolute authority. It's for the listener who prioritizes technical perfection and a pure, neutral sound. It doesn't add any color. It just delivers a powerful, controlled, and incredibly faithful version of your music. It is a music machine of the highest order. The Hegel is pure muscle and control. But our number 2 is an absolute work of art, built for pure musicality. Number 2, Marantz Model 30. At number 2, we have an amplifier that represents a new chapter for a legendary brand. This is the Marantz Model 30, and it is a masterpiece. The Model 30 is a statement. The design is stunning, and it just looks and feels like it costs way more than it does. But the beauty is way more than skin deep. Inside, it uses a totally unique design. The preamp is a classic, all-analog design with Marantz's signature HDM tech. But the power amp is a custom-tuned, cutting-edge Class D design. Before you panic, this isn't some off-the-shelf module. Marantz has voiced it to sound smooth, balanced, and incredibly engaging. It delivers a massive 100 watts per channel, doubling to 200 watts and 4 ohms, so it can drive anything. The sound is where the Model 30 just destroys the competition. It's rich, natural, and pulls out every last detail from the music. It prioritizes the feeling of the music over everything else. And for vinyl lovers, it has the Marantz Musical Premium Phono EQ, an insane phono stage that handles both moving magnet and moving coil cartridges. It is an absolute dream for turntables. The Marantz Model 30 is for the listener who wants a breathtaking blend of power, refinement, and musical warmth. It's for the person who knows that how an amp makes you feel is what really matters. It's a pure analog masterpiece and our deserving number 2. But there can only be one number 1. One amplifier that gives you insane power, ultimate flexibility, and world-class performance. This is it. Number 1. Rotel Michi X3 S2. And here it is. The number 1 stereo amplifier of 2026. After all our testing, one amp stood above the rest as the absolute pinnacle of power, precision, and flexibility. Our top pick is the Rotel Michi X3 S2. The Michi X3 S2 is a monster. It's rated at a massive 200 watts per channel, but it can throw down a jaw-dropping 350 watts and 4 ohms. This insane power comes from a high-current class AB amp, anchored by a gigantic, custom-made toroidal transformer. This gives it absolute control over even the most difficult-to-drive speakers, delivering clarity and impact that you have to hear to believe. The sound is natural and musical, with tight, controlled bass and an open, detailed mid-range. But the X3 S2 isn't just about raw power, it's about ultimate control. Sonically, it is neutral and transparent, letting your music and speakers shine without adding its own color. The digital section is just as crazy, built around a reference-grade 8-channel ESS Sabre ES9028 Pro DAC. It has every input you could ever want. Balanced XLR, tons of analog RCAs, coaxial, optical, and a PC USB input that supports MQA and DSD. It even has a high-quality phono stage and aptX HD Bluetooth. The Rotel Michi X3 S2 is for the audiophile who wants it all and refuses to compromise. It's for the listener who needs to drive impossible speakers with an iron fist, while also demanding the detail to hear the most delicate musical moments. It combines reference-level power, state-of-the-art digital tech, and a transparent, deeply musical sound. The Michi X3 S2 is the pinnacle of what an integrated amplifier can be in 2026. It is, without a doubt, the best stereo amplifier of the year. Conclusion. So there you have it. Our definitive countdown of the 10 best stereo amplifiers of 2026. From the insane value of the Onkyo A-9110 to the class-leading performance of the Arcam A15, it's clear there's amazing sound at every budget. We crown the Cambridge Audio CX A-91 MKII as our best overall value pick. Its combination of clean power, a top-tier DAC, and high-end features like balanced XLR inputs makes it a true champion for the price. But our pick for best overall performance, the undisputed king for 2026, is the Rotel Michi X3 S2. It is a no-compromise beast that blends insane power with world-class digital processing and a transparent sound that will get the absolute best out of any speaker you throw at it. We hope this guide helps you find your perfect sound. Every amplifier we talked about is linked in the description below. If this video helped you, do us a huge favor and hit that like button and share it with a friend who loves music. And now, I want to hear from you. What's your number 1 amplifier for 2026? Did your favorite make the list? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.